Calls for peace this weekend in Haiti coming from the country's president after Haiti's prime minister resigned in the wake of violent protests over fuel prices.
Violence pas marché avec développement ni démocratie.
Haiti's president saying violence does not work with development and democracy. He's calling for an end to violence and is vowing to quickly replace the country's prime minister, who resigned yesterday in the face of a non-confidence vote after days of violent demonstrations, which have left at least 4 people dead. The unrest in one of the poorest countries in the world was sparked after the government unveiled a plan to remove fuel subsidies, a move that would see the price of some fuels increase by about 50%. Stores were looted, cars set on fire, and roads barricaded during the protests. As a precaution, foreign embassies closed down and flights to and from Haiti were grounded. The planned fuel hike is now suspended, but just temporarily. The surge in prices is part of a deal with the International Monetary Fund that would see fuel subsidies removed so funding can be redirected to things like education and health care. The IMF is now suggesting the changes roll out gradually. Demonstrations turning violent in Chicago after the fatal shooting last night of a man who police say they suspected was carrying a weapon.
They approached the subject, who became combative, and as he became combative, flating away, he broke free from the officers, and what they thought he appeared to be reaching for a weapon, which he did have a weapon on him, and the officers tragically shot this man.
According to local media, protesters threw rocks and bottles at police, some shouting out, calling officers murderers. Police responding with batons.
I know that they're very passionate about things that happen in the community, especially when it's dealing with the police. But it got a little bit out of hand. Several arrests were made.
Today, police releasing officer body cam footage of the fatal shooting. In the video, officers can be seen surrounding the man who's now been identified as Harith Augustus, talking to him before his shirt is lifted, revealing what appears to be a gun. Augustus runs off before another interaction with police, and then an officer opens fire. Authorities say the shooting is still under investigation, and the officer involved is on desk duty. More protests are planned for tonight.